like knife round is live. And we're good to go. Welcome everyone to this best of one between Munich eSports and Rzelastfo on Overpass. Knife round not going well for Munich eSports, but we have seen Overpass a bunch of times already. And usually Munich eSports is pretty good on both sides, T side as well. I think Overpass is still their best map, so they shouldn't have a big issue with this T side start here. Opponents from Poland, a Polish team, Rzelastfo, currently 3-6, as I said before, in ESEA IM, and our boys are at the score of 4-1. And here we go. Pistol rounds, two flashes, one smoke on Zash, our IGL, and 4-man grouping up in connector. Interesting B-sec as well from the Polish team. Let's see where this goes. Clearing connector silently, but I think the CTs did want to go for information. Now they're running up connector behind Munich eSports, but Mindset has realized can't get the kill, but Zash can trade instantly. Let's hope the auto director shows us a little more. Now Skida is on the site. Can't get any headshot connected. Now there it is. That's a 2v3 for Munich eSports. Zash is on 3 HP, can't do anything else, and Eye Fusion only with the dink, not the conversion, so the first pistol round goes to the Polish team. Wow, that was a very slow start, and then just exploding onto A, getting the first kill actually, but not being able to convert, not even getting the bomb down, so not the best start for Munich eSports here. Are those enemies strong? Well, I would believe so. Basically every opponent in ESEA is pretty decent, pretty good. Munich eSports should have an advantage, I think. As I said before, scoreline of 3-6 is not the best for our opponents today, and they lost Overpass once before, yesterday actually, in overtime. But yeah, they're definitely not bad on this map. I think Facet's average elo was about 2.8 if I'm correct, 2.8k. All right. Now, in this Glock round, there is actually a little chance Weinzo has picked up a kill and a FAMAS because of it. But he's in a 1v3 without any Kevlar. He does have the bomb, but it's gonna be very difficult to get onto one of these bomb sites without anyone spotting him. Let's see what he can do. QB has a good angle, peeks into him, and the headshot confirms the round. 2-0 for Rzelastfo, and Munich eSports coming into the next round with, I would believe, 5 AKs. Miko could buy an AWP, but doesn't go for the glass cannon. So 5 AKs, good amount of utility, and here we go. First gun round, no AWP on the CT side as well. So Munich eSports do have an advantage in this one. Let me know if the sound is good. I think it should be loud enough. Didn't change anything from last stream, but you never know. What I can do is quickly enable player crosshairs. I really find that interesting, what crosshairs everyone is using on the server. So here we are. Eye Fusion with a little red crosshair actually, with an outline though. Now Munich eSports is very slowly clearing party, not using any util yet. They still have 5 smokes at 50 seconds. Now Victor is currently alone on the A side. He's jump spotting for info, just smoked off Monster for the B players. If Munich eSports just commits 5 guys onto A, there should be at least a bomb plant and a good chance in winning the round, because Rzelastfo don't have any information what's coming. Now util is raining in, so he doesn't know what to do. Falling back, nading down Winzo actually. And Winzo still gets the headshot, and that's a 4v4 after plant. Now 3v3. We take utils coming in. Speeda on the fast rotation with the flash as well. But Miku, Jansky and Zash still have some utility, even for the bomb. There's no smoke on the CT side, and Miku has a molly, so there shouldn't be any chance of retaking this. Zash only looking down, getting caught off guard. Miku and Chan, now it's Jansky alone in a 1v2, and he gets spotted. Defuse is coming in, and they actually managed to defuse it. Wow. Munich eSports just playing way too passive in this after plant. They had so much control and so much utility left, but didn't use the molly on the bomb, didn't take any fights before the bomb was getting tapped. So that's a unfortunate ending of round number 3 for Munich eSports, but because of the plant they can buy back into this. And that's what they're doing. Now this time without that much utility, Victor, no not Victor, Visior, burning in, and Zash hitting one shot towards Monster as well, but not really worth talking about. Now Munich eSports again with a default, this time 2 towards B, 2 towards A long, and 1 connector. But again, pretty slow. This time only Zash and Miku with util left, so an execute might be a little more difficult this time. Chansky with an important kill towards connector. Now Winzo did die towards Monster, I think. Or short actually. So Rzelastfo do have some information. Monster, QB with the pre-fire towards the second guy, and that's probably the round. 17 seconds, Miku and Irefusion without any chance in winning the round. Irefusion did push onto the A side, but nobody there because bomb is dropped on B, of course, so that's gonna be safe for 2 Munich eSports players, saving 2 AKs and a flash. Not the best start they're having right now. After that first gun round, not converting the bomb plant, the after plant situation, and now not getting the bomb down does hurt the economy, but they're buying back into it with some upgraded pistols. Getting pushed. It's very low from the molly. Winzo with a double entry, some good utility damage from Rush, and Irefusion can catch the rotation player from connector. Now really careful because QB gets a double here. No trade potential. There it is, Chansky with his first kill in this gun round, and now it's all left on Kubeko, who is flanking Monster. Nobody's looking at the moment. Chansky reads it and gets a second one. Nice cleanup in the end. That's the first round for Munich eSports, and that's a strong one. Well done. I don't know why the CTs pushed B short without extinguishing the molly. They took about 60 damage each from that molly. But yeah, weird decision. Now Visior bought a scout, and 3 of the others could invest into M4s. So there is a buy for the series, but not the best buy. 1 deagle for Baco as well. So it's gonna be a difficult one if they want to win this. Munich eSports on the other hand with 5 AKs, and that's what Weinzo is using. Clean headshot onto the boosted CT. And that's a 5v4 advantage for Munich eSports. Let's see if they convert this time. Weinzo on overpass. That's usually a pretty nice story. He had very good performance. Jansky as well with a good crosshair placement and a good kill towards B. The flash didn't really catch him. He did get traded, but Munich eSports still in a 4v3 in the advantage. Running out monster. Only 1 guy on the B side, so this one should be done. Should be actually running in. I don't know if I like that decision. He could have saved the M4 in this situation. There's really no hope in winning the round, so he just wasted his AK, thus showing that he can surf and actually spotting the guy in heaven. This backward surf, what was that? I don't think he wanted to do that, but did work out in the end, and they get the last kill and the second round on the board. And here we have it. They did try to retake, even though they didn't have the money, so they need to eco here with 2 deals, 50s. Not much to work with here for Rzelastfo. But let's see if the Polish pistols are strong enough to disrupt the Munich eSports buy. Let me see. Doesn't have any problems. And Zash, wow! Okay. That's pretty clean. Anti-eco spray down against 3 people. Not losing too much health either. So nice cleanup. Irie Fusion and Miku with the buddy system towards A. Probably gonna catch the last guy as well. Actually, Miku, hello? There we go. Does spot the CT in the end, just before Irie Fusion dies, but they don't lose a single player, and that's what you wanna achieve in these anti-ecos, really. Right, Munich eSports with another full buy, Rzelastfo with another pistol round. Let's see if Munich eSports can tie the scoreline up. And it seems like they're going 4-man fast towards B short. There is a stack and connector from the Polish side, so let's see if this works out. Getting the entry towards B now. Somebody has to look in the back, because Speeda is already flanking monster. Actually, Irie Fusion looks back towards C-spawn, but gets entry anyway. Also with a nice eagle headshot, so this round is still possible for the Polish team. Weinzo getting dinked, but hits the headshot himself with the AK, no less, so this is the 2v2. Weinzo on 18 HP, careful now. Jansky in the clutch actually, no kid. And Jan, did he time out? Oh, no, he's towards ABC actually. And the defuse is happening. 10 seconds, and he doesn't get it. Jansky with the cleanup. Wow, that was a little too close for comfort, but in the end, well handled from Jan in the 1v2. Luckily, there was no defuse kit, so he had a lot of time to deny that defuse coming in. And Munich eSports tie up the scoreline at 4-4. Now, first time we see an op on both sides actually. Baco and Miku on the op, and Munich eSports doing the 4-man tower. I'm gonna switch to Miku quickly to see what he's seeing. Does see 1 player towards the jump spot. Now the train kind of denied it, but Miku gets the entry. What a nice boost, working out the first time they tried. Really well done. Are they ready though for this push? 2 players towards front. Opper getting caught off guard. You can trade the other one, and that's a 5v2, 4v2, excuse me. And A side is pretty much clear. Great stuff coming out from Miku. First time he's had an op, instantly a double kill. Opener as well. So very important to see him hit his shots. Now Mainzo does have some information at least that 1 player is towards B, so that means only 1 towards A. A execute coming in. Now baseline player didn't get checked yet. Josh needs to trade but can't. Miku can trade, so it's a 1v1. Miku needs a 4K here to win this round. He knows the last player was on B. He hears him rotate. There's a flash. Miku fully blind, but knows where their opponent is. Needs to hit the shot here, and he does. Insane 4K from Miku. 2 opening kills, and 2 to close it out in a 1v2. Really, really strong, and that's why Rzelastfo are going for a timeout, I would guess. I also could imagine that Munich eSports is are gonna wanna talk that over actually this round, because it was a 4v2, ended up in a 1v2. That's not what you want to see, but Miku could close it out in the end. Currently on top of the scoreboard for Munich eSports as well, with a score of 10-5. Everyone else contributing as well. Fairly even, only iRefusion lacking back a little bit, but no worries at this point. Oh, that's a backstep. And 5 deagles again, this time though with Kevlar and 1 smoke, which already got used inside of the connector. So let's see if Munich eSports can read this connector stack here. Oh, Jansky, hello? Media settings, I guess? I didn't see that guy. He probably did as well. Just preferring, expecting some kinda lurk there. Now he seems to be aware that there's a high possibility that there's somebody else there. And Munich eSports are in no rush at all. Jansky's getting angles, getting 1, getting not a second, getting overwhelmed after all. iRefusion with 1 tap, and a second, maybe a third. QB, the last one inside of the connector, picked up the AK. iRefusion dead. Half-life for QB now. Sash already planting on the A side. And goal for Munich eSports would be to not lose any more players here, and maybe get the AK out of QB's hands. Weinzu. Yeah, I think he spotted the guy in connector. Now QB probably saw Weinzu as well, so he's just gonna try and save the AK here. But Weinzu with a good spray cleans it up. That's round number 6 for Munich eSports on the T side. Pretty good comeback after a not so good start, but now they have to face the triple op actually. I was about to say double op, but VCR actually buying into the triple op. 2 players towards B, 1 Heaven, 1 ABC playing really passive. I guess 2 ops on A, but that's not really common on overpass, I would think. Munich eSports actually with a good call, because triple op retake is not gonna happen, surely not. iRefusion with a strong entry towards B. Heaven smoke is currently missing, but nobody there, so yeah, this might be a done deal already. Now double op, 1 M4 in the retake. QB is known, but he's already at 30 HP, so not really easy to even try and go for this. Can't get the kill. Also gets headshotted. Weinzo can't clean it up, so only Kubeko and VCR, the double ops, getting saved. I guess the one advantage the Polish team has is that Munich eSports doesn't know about the double op. They killed one op towards B, so they probably wouldn't expect the double op in the next round. But we'll see. The ops not really having any impact yet for the Polish team. No op kill at all. Yet. Alright, Quebecu on the op, peeking monster. The other opper is the connector, and Chansky can feel that instantly. Gets entries. Now, that's a perfect flash. I refuse him with the perfect trade. Weinzo actually catching a player towards barrels. But the long player can get both players. Now, Munich eSports did get 2 entries towards B, but the bomb is not with them, so who is it? Zash needs to go back. Weinzo is trying to get something done towards B, but now Zash in a 1v2 needs to pick up the bomb and doesn't have any information anymore about their last 2 CTs. They're gonna just double team here, and that's a good call. VCR with the headshots, QB saving 1 op as well. QB has really been the guy to look out for actually. 17 to 7. Really strong performance after 12 rounds. Trying to carry his team here. 5 to 7 for the Polish team, and they saved 1 op, so they still have a pretty good buy. Munich eSports without an op actually, but that shouldn't matter too much on this T side here. Heyo, Cake Bum and Stelvuza, what's up? What's up? Right. This time pretty A heavy defaults, only Weinzo, the B anchor, lurking towards B, but now he's actually gonna join his team towards A. AXX gonna come in just a moment. All the grenades flying over, even towards long. Right, picks the flash and goes in. Weinzo catching the rotation player. Auto director doesn't even want to show us the entries on A. They were just very clean. 1 player even dying in the molly. So 5v2 after penetration, and this might even be a round where you could think of hunting the last 2 CTs, because money for the German eSports is just so good that you can even try to get the last 2 here, which is what Weinzo is doing. Now the last one is probably gonna be able to save. Nope, Weinzo gets the last one as well. 3k for Weinzo. He dies in the end to the bomb actually, because he went a little too close, but that's still a trait you will always want to try and get, because that's gonna mean that there's no money for an M4 in round number 14. 5 deagles again, some Kevlar, some utility, but Munich eSports didn't really struggle too much with these kind of buys. Flash towards mid, now 4-man peek towards Fountain coming in. I don't think Munich eSports has the information yet, but they can of course hear these kind of flashes, and IU Fusion and Zash, they're probably ready for this. They're just waiting for it. So very well played. VCR actually catching Chansky in the connector. Now the Deagles are still dangerous, a lot of damage, but Ire Fusion with the triple tries to keep it clean. Is even aware of the connector player here. Gets his fourth, on for the ace, but Weinzel steals his ace in between the brothers. Tom with the 4K, and that's a clean round in the end. 9-5 on the T side for Munich eSports. And yeah, good start. Archer ace, I think it's hilarious. Kids talking shit about Weinzel. Yeah, I like these a lot. You're all pathetic. Lol. Yeah, I love these. Oh, what? Hello? Opera tries to go hunting towards the long player. He heard him, I guess, but didn't think of Ire Fusion being there. So that's a free opening for Ire Fusion, and the Opera dead for the CT side. Yeah, Archer talking about Weinzel, and he is again on top of the scoreboard. 14-9. Let's see if he can get another entry. Sash just walking out monster. Nice get caught, but Chansky can trade instantly. So Munich eSports do have control of the B side. There's some players in heaven trying to deny some control on the side with utility, but Miku switches his AWP up for an AK to kill the heaven player. V0 can get one towards connector, but now he's left alone. In a 1v3, bomb down, he's on 0 HP because Miku hits a shot, and that's a 10-5 half for Munich eSports. After, I think, being down 4-0, 0-4 in the start. Very clean T side coming out from Munich eSports, and everyone contributing as well. Unfortunately, we cannot see it at the moment. ESEA doesn't show, but yeah. Good half, very nice half for Munich eSports, and now ready to close it out on the CT side with a 5-round advantage. Alright, and not a long break actually. Just discussing the pistol round maybe. That is Rzelastfo now on the T side. Munich eSports doesn't have to discuss a lot, I guess. Sash with a smoke and a kit, and Rzelastfo actually without any utility. 5 Glocks, 5 times Kevlar, and 1 decoy. And that's just a B rush. One guy lurking towards connector. And they're out monster. Chansky with 1 gets traded instantly. Ire Fusion can't help a lot. Weinzel gets not dealt with yet. A little confused how he's still alive, but he's still up for the task. Sush with another 1 tap towards a jumping VCR. And Miku flanking from heaven. QB done as well. No clutch for him. That's a pistol round for Munich eSports. So they pick up the second pistol after losing the first, and that's really important. Not letting the T's get into the match. Not even a bomb plant. So that means Glocks, 1 Deagle, and 5 HEs. Let's see what they're up for here with these. Maybe Miku is not gonna have a great time getting naded down. He can get one, and survives with 50 HP. But it's actually not too bad after getting naded from 5 players. And that's some eco farming right there. Weinzel with 1, Miku with 2, actually a 3. So good cleanup. 12 to 5. And first gun round coming in. Munich eSports einfach too strong. Yep, they're really good on overpass. They showed it a bunch of times already, and today everyone is showing up. Nothing changed. So Iron Fusion peeking before the smoke bloomed, but Miku can get another trade back onto A. So 4v4 early round. Miku is solo towards A at the moment, needs to be careful. But he hears the player towards long. The timing is not there, but he still manages to get the kill. Very important from him. Now, can he away? No, he can't. Gets caught off guard from another long player. But he did get some information, and Zash is already using this information. All CTs currently towards A already. Two grouping up in toilets, and Chansky also rotated towards A from B after Miku spotted the bomb. Now Rzelastfo is cutting noise. That's why you see Chansky rotating back. They don't have the information anymore. If one player did go through Monster, for example, but now A executes coming in. Munich eSports can't really do anything about a bomb plant here. Do need to go for a retake. Bomb is getting planted for Bank, where two CTs are hiding currently behind smoke, so this is gonna be an interesting one. And Weinzo with a huge time, he gets 2 on the MP9, and that's the third for Weinzo on the MP9. 2v3 retake, that's the 3k for Weinzo. And yeah, like Archer said, he's just way too good. 19 kills. And an important 3k for Weinzo in this first gun round in the second half. Meaning that Munich eSports have a lot of money, can buy back into this gun round with an AWP, saving 2 AKs as well. Really, really good stuff. That's an interesting nade. Look at this. Zash with about 100 nade damage right there. Chansky now taking short control. Rzelastfo is pretty slowly taking control towards party. But Munich eSports currently with a pretty passive setup. Iron Fusion in the toilets, and I think it's Zash on the boost, gets a dink, but gets headshotted instantly himself, so 4v, actually 5v3 for Rzelastfo. So Weinzo, he is currently already on the A side, and they don't know about him. Good flash. He actually saw another one, but pulled out his molly, unfortunately. Would have been a second for him otherwise. But now Execute's gonna come in, but no. Weinzo just gonna deny it. Miku spots one towards short, misses the shot, but can fall back. Now Quickscope's gonna come in, and what seemed like a round for Rzelastfo is now a 1v3 for QB, who's lurking out Monster, and Miku not missing another shot, being aware of the possibility, and closing out the round again. They didn't even get a bomb down. So no AKs, pistols, and a Mac-10, and seems like B-Rush is what we have on our hands here. Kinda delaying it because of util, but Chansky's gonna have some trouble. Chansky's fully white. Single headshot for the entry. Now Iron Fusion with another trade. Weinzo can't get one this time. Well, might be quickly. Well, yeah. I guess Munich eSports are just very, very confident, just rushing in for the retake. Right after the bomb was planted, already 3 Munich eSports players are rushing in to deny any after plant positions. So again, pretty easy cleanup. And guys, after what felt like 25 minutes maybe, somebody tell me Munich eSports has 1 out of 10 match points. The first out of 10 match points, 15-5. Seems like we have the next W for Munich eSports on our hands. Let's not jinx it, but I'm really, really confident in our guys, so let's see. Cubico has an AWP. Never mind. Doesn't have an AWP. Mainzer just destroys him with the M4 in the cannot fall back towards A. Catched. Gets caught, I should say. So another 4v4, but Munich eSports has been strong in these mid-round situations. Miku now spotting a lot in banana. High fusion is there for the backup. Needs to get one here, and he does. Gets traded after all, but again, 3v3 is not too bad. Still able to, should be able to recover this. High fusion in a strong position, gets volleyed out, and Visur with the second AWP kill in this round. So now it's all on Zash and on Jansky. Jansky with the cleanup from behind. Zash got 2, and then John came in from connector, killing the last guy. And that's a very quick ESEA game. Wow, 16-5 against the Polish team. So yeah, not much else to say. Just a very strong overpass performance again from our guys. No issues at all handling the T side with a score of 10-5, and then not losing a single round on the CT side with some great clutches and shots again from our guys. Let's see if I can quickly check the score here. Yeah, GG's in the chat. Well played. Really well done. That means that Munich eSports are currently in ESEA Intermediate at a scoreline of 5-1 after this W today against Rzelastfo. And yeah, what a strong performance. Tomorrow we have another best of 2, I would say, but it's actually 2 times the best of 1 again, just like today. Again, Overpass and Inferno, but tomorrow the other way around. So we're gonna start on Overpass tomorrow, and second match on Inferno against Void No and Access Esports. So this week really could mean a lot for Munich eSports if they continue to perform like this. If there's a scoreline of 7-1 after 8 matches, this would be huge to make sure you get into playoffs, which is obviously their goal. And it's looking great. Looking really, really great. Tomorrow, as I said, another stream. Tomorrow, Stormwreck is gonna take over the cast, and I hope for the best that after tomorrow we can have a scoreline of 7-1 and another great stream. So yeah, not much more to say. GG's in the chat. Archer, yeah, easy clap. Well played. So, yeah, tomorrow same date basically, or not same date, but same time. First match at 7 p.m., second match at 9 p.m. Again on this channel here, so make sure to tune in tomorrow as well. And that's been it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Was a great evening, even though I couldn't cast the first match because opponents didn't really show up, but whatever. Anyway, thanks for watching again and have a good night. See you tomorrow.